Hey everyone, it's Dean joining you today. I'm in my new shop, I guess you could say. Kind of moved in with my cousin and I got use of the garage, so I'm set up out here. I got a couple project bikes on the go to try and make myself some extra money for the BT700 and other rides as well. So I kind of got this extra space to work on, fixing up flip bikes, just cheaper bikes, and selling them to people that need a good, reliable bike for a good price, and it helps both parties out. So yeah, really excited to have this here. So I'm joining you today to talk to you actually about my new trunk bag. Yes, insert the size and moans there. I know I've been on this journey looking for a trunk bag that works for what I want it to do. So I had originally been using the Ortlieb trunk bag and the Basel bag, which if you saw that video, I'll put a link for it up here. Just a total failure on that bag. See from the pictures, it just ended up in a garbage can and went to the landfill. So that's kind of all that bag was good for. I detached the MIK system and I'll have that as a backup if I ever need it for my new bag. All right, as I kind of mentioned, I have been using the Ortlieb trunk bag and I honestly have no complaints with it at all. It's been a great bag. Durability wise, it's fantastic. I see no issues at all with the welded seams. The Velcro could be a little bit stronger on the attachment, but for me, the only issue is that I want to use the trunk bag for my electronics. And this is really mainly just one big compartment. There is a tiny little pocket on the inside. Don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's really just one main compartment, which is okay, but I really need to be able to separate all my electronics, to keep batteries on one side, SD cards, all that stuff. And also the different little pockets and compartments help stuff from kind of flopping around in this one big open area. So, but if anybody is looking for a product from Ortlieb, if Ortlieb is your product, I highly recommend this bag. Like all the other Ortlieb stuff I have had zero issues with it. So, I mean, I do have a video talking about where the one side handle broke off, but not necessarily issue with Ortlieb. The bike fell over and I didn't have any panniers on and it kind of hit on that rail and handle and broke off. So the bag still works perfectly though. So if you are looking for an Ortlieb trunk bag, I highly recommend the Ortlieb trunk bag RC, I believe it is. All right, so here is the new trunk bag. This is the Bontrager MIK utility trunk bag. Attaches the same way as that lousy Basel bag did. MIK is not proprietary to Basel or Trek or Bontrager. It's its own invention on its own. Works wonderful with a MIK rack. So like I said, the main thing with this, as you'll see, my real main reason for wanting to get this is that it has all the different compartments. Size-wise, it's 13 liters, which is only a liter less than the Bontrager. It's made out of a woven blend of materials. It seems to be very strong. The thing I really do like about it, and I've been using this for about a month and a half now, is that the zippers are still working really well. I think the main difference on this bag is that with the Basel, because they were trying to make it waterproof without having to put a rain cover on it, these flaps were extremely stiff, which caused the zippers to work really bad and start to fail, as well as just the inner bag getting caught in it. But these zippers work great. There's zero issues with these zippers, and I can't say enough about this bag. It's worked fantastic. Zippers work the way they're supposed to. As you'll see, there's all the pockets on it, and this is the main thing. I have my main compartment that I can put, the bigger stuff, camera cases, all that bigger stuff in there, power banks, stuff like that. And then in my outer pockets, I'll keep my batteries, SD cards, different things like that. So it's a real benefit of this is just having, like I said, the extra pockets. Size-wise, it's perfect. Everything fits in there nice and snugly. I don't have to worry about everything bouncing around. So early returns on this bag are really positive. It does come with a rain cover, as you'll see. It's super easy to put on, and I don't have an issue with that if it makes the zippers work better on the flaps. And that, to me, I rarely get caught out in rain where I don't have a second to put on a raincoat or a rain cover on this bag. So I really have no doubt that this bag's going to work out perfectly. So anybody looking that's using an MIK rack, I highly recommend this Bontrager bag. It comes in at about $170 Canadian. I did not order it directly through Trek. I ordered this through a company in Canada called Primo Velo. So if you are in Canada, you can order it through them because I believe it's sold out online through Trek. So if you're in Canada, check out Primo Velo. And other than that, I would suggest checking out the Trek US website. It might be available over there. So I will put a link in the description from where I got it from if anybody in Canada is interested in checking that out. So, okay, I'm not going to really get into, I might bring in some clips from when I use the Basil to show you guys exactly how the bag attaches and detaches. It's a very simple system, as you can see from the bottom. It just slides into this part, and then these nubs help keep it locked in. And then when you want to release it, there's this part right here that pushes in. The bag itself comes with a key that you stick in here, and it pushes it open. But I have found a way to not use the key, and you just reach underneath and you pull that like that, and it releases it. So, and it's just the same. It's not going to damage the bag, the release system, by doing that. So that's kind of a hack I found. I'm going to obviously keep this key with me in case something happens that gets stuck and I can't do it that way. But for anybody using this type of bag, I have found that you can, with my rack anyways, the Bontrager Back Rack Deluxe, that you can reach under and just open it without having to take the key out. So just something to keep in mind. It just saves a few seconds here and there, I guess. So yeah, I'm really positive return so far on the Bontrager MIK trunk bag. Really good bag, and definitely recommend it. One thing I should mention, and I have mentioned it in other videos, if you are buying a Trek product, a Bontrager product in particular, which is one of Trek's component brands, you have 30 days to try it out unconditionally. And I do mean unconditionally. I worked in a truck store, and I can speak from experience that they stand behind it. And it doesn't matter what it is, not just bags, clothing, wheels, everything. So it's a really good policy, and it gives you an opportunity to try it out. I'm past that 30 days, but I never had any reason to bring this back whatsoever. So keeping that in mind, if you're looking at Bontrager products, they all have a 30-day absolutely unconditional guarantee. All right, guys. One other thing I want to talk to you about before we head out is I want to talk to you about the BT700. I've mentioned it in other videos, and it's coming up June 16th, so literally about a month and a half away. I'm going to be heading up a little earlier to ride up to the event, and I'm going to kind of stretch it out a bit and make it into a little bit of a journey because I could really use it. Haven't had an overnighter yet. I'm going to actually do one in 2 days on Wednesday out to Wheatley Provincial Park, so keep an eye out for that. It's just going to be an overnighter, but I'm really excited about it. Weather looks really good. Temperatures look perfect for overnight camping, so keep an eye out for that. That should come out on Sunday, the first Sunday in May, so keep an eye out for that. But like I said, I'm heading up for the BT700, and the reason I'm holding this flyer is because I had some flyers made because, as I mentioned in other videos, I'm trying to just put together some funds to give to the guys who organize this event to help out offset some of the costs. The reason this came to mind is because I've benefited so much from my YouTube channel and through the community I've made, through the cycling community I've made, and I just want to find a way to give back. And I know, because I signed up for the BT700, that there is no registration fee at all, and they provide aid stations, they do publicity, they have to organize with the town of St. Jacobs for the Grand Depart and all that stuff. Get together with local landowners who will help along the way for the race and stuff like that. And I don't know if I mentioned advertising, but Theo, who you will meet in the BT700 video, mentioned that advertising is something that they've had trouble kind of offsetting cost-wise. So I was thinking, you know, in my mind one day, I was thinking, you know, why don't I try to raise some funds and just present them to Theo and the BT700 when we go up there for it? So that's kind of what I want to talk about right now. If anybody is interested in helping out, I'm going to present them to the money the day of the event. I'm going to present the money to them the day of the event. So if anybody would like to help out, offset the cost, just donate a few bucks to the BT700. You can do, the best way to do that right now would be through Buy Me a Coffee. That's the quickest way for the funds to get to me. Then I'm not waiting to get them until I leave for the BT700. So anybody watching that would like to help out, it would really mean a lot. Any amount I give to them, I know that it's going to be appreciated. But if anybody would like to contribute and help me out and do a really good thing here and present some money to the BT700 on June 16th, please check out my Buy Me a Coffee link below in the descriptions, and any amount would be greatly appreciated. So please check that out, and let's see what we can do, guys. Let's try to put something together. The cycling community is the most important. The rides are great. The beautiful bikes are fantastic, but for me, it's the people I've met. I'm going to be heading out to do the BT700 with 3 people, Jacques, Bob, and Dennis, that I would have never met or would never know if it wasn't for my YouTube channel and this community. So I'm asking you guys from the bottom of my heart, please think about contributing to the BT700. And like I said, the link for Buy Me a Coffee is in the descriptions below, so please check that out. Other than that, guys, like I said, heading out on Wednesday, today is Monday, for a quick overnighter to Wheatley Provincial Park, video on Sunday. And then it's just going to be a matter of some training rides, probably a couple more overnighters. On May 16th, I am heading to Point Pelee National Park for an overnighter. Should be exciting. That park fills up fast. There's only 20 sites, so they are very limited. It's a very fragile ecosystem, so I'll be heading out to do that. But other than that, it's all really just getting ready for the BT700. Super excited about that. I'm going to try to do one of my best edits ever. Not that I don't always try to do that, but I really want to make an effort on this one and see what I can do, and maybe present it to like TV Ontario, see if they'd be willing to give me a spot. And yeah, just really want to make the best video I can for this. So check out the link for Buy Me a Coffee, guys, and please, let's contribute to the BT700. Some of the extra money I'm making from the flip bikes that I'm going to be doing will go to that as well. So anyways, guys, I hope you're getting out there and doing something you love, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.